All right, guys, day 13. So we have been working on a lot of different pieces of this travel puzzle, and now we're going to start pulling it all together into a concrete plan. So one thing I wanted to remind you about is that our thoughts and our words lead to our actions, and they can make or break your travel dreams. So we constantly need to be cleaning out and correcting negative thoughts and emotions to make space for our dreams. As humans, we're imperfect. Those negative thoughts are going to come through. Remember to keep working with your affirmations and your visualizations. Keep looking at those every day to help you reach your travel goals because your brain doesn't know the difference. Your deep part of your brain that makes these things happen can't tell the difference between a visualization that is very real in your mind and reality. So if you haven't jumped in yet, make sure you jump into the Facebook group where you are now and look for the travel mindset reset. And so this is going to take this visualization and these affirmations a step further to really help make this a tool that can help you reach any dream that you have. So back to pulling this all together. Now this is where the magic starts to happen. We are going to start making this real. We're going to start taking our travel vision board and our bucket list worksheet, and we're going to start plugging it into the open spots on our travel calendar. So that's what you're going to need for this, your bucket list worksheet, your travel vision board, and the travel calendar that we filled out earlier in the challenge. Now I'm going to talk about different amounts of time that you might have on your travel calendar and what the best things are to put in those spots. So short amounts of time, 1 to 3 days, you're going to want to think about sticking to the things on your bucket list that are closer to home, ideally within a 3-hour drive. And a great place to look for inspiration about this, if you're lacking things close to home, is your state tourism website. They've got some great resources on there. I look on ours for Minnesota and I find all sorts of things that I had no idea existed. So that's a great place to start looking for things close to home. There are plenty of things to fill in your weekend just about everywhere you go. So it's okay to plan this trip around checking one thing off of that list. Find something that looks really amazing close to home because you're going to find other things. Once you find that one thing, you're going to find other things in the area to fill that in, restaurants and other little places you want to stop. So focus on finding one thing to kind of build the trip around. If you have a little more time, if you have, say, a 3 to 5 day spot on your calendar, this is a good amount of time to look into perhaps surrounding states for a road trip. So look on your travel bucket list and start doing some thinking about things that are a little bit further away in surrounding states. One thing I do want to say is if you have 5 days, 5 days can be a further away trip if you find a really good deal on airfare. So do keep that in mind. Now we're going to look at the bigger spaces on our calendar, the places where we have 1 to 2 weeks. And this is where you're going to put your bigger items. These things are the ones that are further away that you're probably going to need to fly to. Maybe a road trip. 1 to 2 weeks is a good road trip too. But these are going to require a bigger investment of time and or money to accomplish. So car trips are easier to budget for because your transportation costs are included. You don't have to worry about additional airfare. That's why many families consider the car trip the quintessential budget vacation. If one of your bucket list items is further away and dependent on finding good airfare, if it's just not going to work for a car trip, if you only have a week and you would spend half your time driving, pencil in a couple possibilities into that spot on your calendar for further away trips and see which one which one you find the best airfare on as you're looking in the next step, which one you're finding the best airfare deals on. So you can leave some flexibility there. So I dive way deeper into planning this and making the most of whatever length of vacation time you have in my 2-part travel planning class that is coming up. So if you want more detail into this, look for that. And we're going to start making this happen. I want to see, post in the comments here, I want to see what you are filling into the spots on your calendar. Post a couple of the things that are going onto your calendar as this is all becoming a reality and we're making a solid plan to move us forward on our travel goals. So we only have one more day left after this. I am so excited. This is awesome. I hope that this is all coming together. I will see you for day 14.